we've been telling you about it since Wake Up Alabama this morning. We are in a winter weather advisory right now.
Yes, we are. Chief Meteorologist Mark Prater is in the Storm Track Weather Center tonight. He is tracking conditions, Mark, that certainly could make driving very dangerous.
It really can. And, you know, this morning we were very fortunate. The rain outran the cold air, so that advisory expired. And then a new one was issued by the National Weather Service earlier today. And that's because of the rain which is falling now. And some of that is mixed with sleet, as well as freezing rain and a little bit of snow. A lot to talk about. Let's get right into it. Here's a look at the storm track radar over the past 3 hours. You'll see that the areas of green, that is the most prominent. That's where we have just rain falling. But we are also getting reports of some light sleet. I just got that off of Twitter a couple of moments ago from Trussville. So it's not out of the question to have a few sleet pellets falling, but the bulk of the snow and the freezing rain has been just on the northern edge of all of this moisture. Now, this is the latest storm track I have on the area that is frozen precipitation. It's just now moving into northern Blount County. It's tracking towards the east and will affect places like Cleveland, as well as Albertville, Boaz, Sardis City, and then eventually, by about 5:56, we'll see it arrive in Gadsden if it can hold together long enough. We're starting to see some of the moisture drying up a bit, so that means that the coverage and intensity will be lower than what we were looking at earlier in Marion County, where I had a couple of reports from Hamilton that they were starting to get a light accumulation, but this is now moved over into northern Coleman County. But the area is highlighted in blue. That's where we're looking at the light snow. This is all rain around the Birmingham metro area. Our storm track radar over the past 3 hours has been pretty active around Jefferson County over the past hour, but notice we're starting to see some of the gaps in the rain coverage. So we're not done with the rain, and certainly any light rain that falls, if we got to or at least below the freezing mark, that's where some of our problems will begin. Our storm track hour-by-hour forecast shows that we will have at least a shot at sleet continuing on and off as we get into later tonight and early tomorrow morning. Temperatures are all above freezing, with the exception, it just changed as I'm speaking. We're now at freezing in Coleman. It's 36 in Jasper, Hamilton at 34, 40 for Alabaster. So the main concern right now would be north of I-20. This is a winter weather advisory that is in effect for tonight. That will last until about 9 o'clock, but we're going to jump ahead in time. This is for Wednesday from 9 o'clock in the morning. You can see all the counties, same counties highlighted for a winter storm watch. What that means is we're looking at all of the forecast model data along with the National Weather Service, and they issue the watches and warnings. The watch is to at least give you a heads up to let you know there are some changes on the way, and that might be pushed up to a winter storm warning if all of the forecast model data unfolds as it's trying to right now. This is one of the forecast models that has been very consistent here lately, and we've been watching it carefully. Through 10 o'clock tonight, just a few light sprinkles or a shower, and then not a whole lot goes on until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. There might be enough moisture just north of I-20 again that we could have a few snow showers, maybe a little sleet, but it will not last that long. Then we have a break. This will be when we're looking at maybe even a little sunshine getting through, and then once we get into tomorrow night, early Wednesday, you'll see that the cloud cover quickly builds back in, and then so does the moisture. Wednesday at noon, we're looking at a mixture right along the 2059 corridor, then snowfall on the northern half of this as we get into Wednesday evening. This is just a forecast guesstimate, but this one particular model brings in a lot of snow in some of our viewing area. At this point, it's saying 5.5 inches in Marion as well as Winston counties. Obviously, all of these are subject to change, but we certainly need to watch it very carefully, and we will be on top of it and keeping you posted throughout the next couple of days, certainly. Turning cold, chance of snow on Wednesday, then we clear out, finally starting to warm up and dry out through the weekend with highs into the 50s. Now for today's Weather Radio winner, Kim Travis. Congratulations. WIAT 42 is teaming up with Healthmark to give away weather radios all month long. You can enter to win one by going to WIAT.com, and we'll announce our next winner tonight at 10.